Hello and what is going on, guys? Tomcat here and welcome back to SpinTires MudRunner. Now, you are all very familiar with this truck at this point, I'm sure. This is another evolution of Banks's F350. Now, basically, he has had this truck for so long, and he's just continued to make upgrades and improvements, and at this point, it's starting to look really, really good. I mean, it looked good before, but it looks even better now. There's more detail in it every single time he releases a new version. Now, he did say that he basically put out a warning that if your PC is maybe not kind of super powerful, I would say. I wouldn't say it has to be super powerful to run this truck, but he did say if your PC is a little bit iffy, you may get some frame drop by driving this truck. I haven't had any so far, so we're all good there. Now, the cool thing about this truck is that it has a couple of new add-ons that basically allow you to have it basically lets you carry around we can't do it on this map. We need to go to a different map. Swapped over to Volcano, and I think we should be good here. So you have your fuel add-on, your lumber rack, and then you have your sled deck. Now, the cool thing about the sled deck is the fact that you can either do, it says carrying loads water 4 points or logs 2 points. So basically, I'm not sure exactly which load is which, but I know one of them is going to be snowmobiles. So let's put that on there, and then we'll put the steps, and you could do, you could do, I see. So the trailer is going to be basically behind the truck. It's not going to be a gooseneck. It's going to be like a bumper hitch. So let's actually put that on it because that can actually carry stuff too. So now we got to go to our lumber area. Now, this thing should be able to basically be fully loaded up, both the trailer and the sled deck once we actually get to where we're going. So we need to go, fuel station, lumber mill, log station. We need to go, okay, it's been a while since I've played Volcano, but I kind of remember, yeah, we need to follow this road, and basically right before we get to the lumber area, we'll have to go through a bunch of mud. Now, this thing, it doesn't seem like it's having any trouble, though. I mean, I don't think any of these trucks have really ever had any trouble, and it's funny because he said he's kind of dialed it back a little bit to keep it a little bit more, a little bit less crazy, but this thing, I know, is already going to make the realism people very upset because it goes faster than 10 miles an hour. And that's not a stab at people that like to play the game realistically, but it's something where, I mean, and Banks even told me himself, he's like, if you want to play realistically, drive my truck slowly. If you want to get from one, map to the other, like one side of the map to the other quickly, floor it. And he didn't really say that like word for word, but that's the gist of what he said a long time ago when he answered, he basically answered some of the criticisms about where people are like, oh, his trucks are too fast, his trucks are overpowered, his trucks are unrealistic, and I don't use them. I mean, he was like, drive them slower. If that's a problem for you, drive them slower. But let's see how it does in the mud. I mean, it's kind of a mixed bag on how it's going to do in the mud, really. I mean, you could put it in low 3, and it's going to go about that. Like, that's about as fast as it's going to go. I mean, especially with the trailer behind it, because the trailer is really digging. The trailer's digging really bad. So I would say, I mean, if you don't want to deal with mud, probably the best way to do it is honestly just stay out of the mud with this truck. It's not the biggest fan of it. And really, I'm not surprised by that. I mean, it's not really built, to go through a ton of mud. I mean, it'll do basic mud. I mean, we're going through it fine. We're not, like, bogging down or anything. But it's not going to be, like, a beast in the mud. It's not going to, like, tear up, it's not going to tear up the mud at, like, breakneck speed. It's not what it was made to do. Really, I look at this truck as kind of an evolution of the ultimate all-rounder. I mean, you can do lumber hauling in it. You can do scouting in it. You can get stuck on a tree in it. The trailer seems to be very upset about the fact that I took a route that was right by that tree, but can we go around? We kind of can. I don't know if we, like, iffy. There we go. All right, so let's see what, like, it actually considers what. So let's pull up to the log station, and we should be able to load snowmobile, long logs. Okay, 2 point. Oh, that'll legit just go in the bed. Okay, drop load, and now wait for it to come back up. Yes! Snowmobiles are 4 points. So now we go for the trailer. Let's see. Water, 4 points. Medium logs, 4 points. Okay, so the only thing that can carry is water. Got it. Okay, so that's... I mean, that works super well. My question is, will it actually feel like it's being weighed down? You know what I mean? Because these trucks don't always feel like they're being weighed down. This one kind of does. Okay. Yeah, you definitely feel the weight behind it. I mean, it's still quicker than most factory trucks would be in this game, but at the same time, it definitely feels like it's pulling something around. I mean, it's not like... It's not just chilling, that's for sure. Come on. In some ways, the weight actually makes it feel a little bit more like... I feel like the realism people would want it to feel. I mean, it feels heavy. It feels like it's got weight to it. It feels like it's actually having to try. But I feel like if it was much slower than this, you know, for a lot of people, it might be a little frustrating to drive. So I can see why he set it up this way and not, like, super slow. But you definitely notice a difference, though, between driving it fully unloaded and driving it with 2 snowmobiles and, you know, 2 water tanks on the trailer. I mean, it's a noticeable difference. I am not going to concern myself with that watch point. That is not what I'm concerned about right now. So let's see. The garage is out there. The lumber mill is up there. It's bad because I don't really fully remember the layout of Volcano. I used to know exactly where every single path, you know, I used to know exactly where every single path on this map went, and I knew it like the back of my hand. Since I haven't been on this map lately, and I don't really play this map super often now, it's kind of become one of those maps where, like, I like it, but I don't play it very often, and so I don't really have it in the, you know, I don't really have it in my head all the time. It's still fast on flat ground. It's still what a lot of people would call too fast. And I'll be totally upfront about that. It's still what a lot of people would call too fast for its own good in this game. Got some, a little bit of mud. Yeah, I was going to say, it should make short work of that. Yeah, roads like this, I mean, it'll start to get speed damage. I mean, genuinely, it'll just start to get damage from speed. Uh-oh, we went the wrong way. Yeah, we hella went the wrong way. That's an oof. I don't know if it's going to punish us for trying to go this way or not. I don't even think I've ever been back this way, so hopefully it goes where I'm imagining it goes. I really don't want to have to go through the woods with this trailer. That would be something that I would just not be okay with. Absolutely not be okay with that. What the heck? Okay, that's some weird water. That's not supposed to be there. Okay, yeah, we can get around to where I want. Because I know we have to drive through the water, and I'm like, we haven't come across that long water crossing yet. Easy does it. There we go. Front end's a little beat up, but not a big deal. Okay, I know what we're going to have to do. Mm-hmm. We probably shouldn't... Oh, you know what? I should have never even tried that. That was really dumb. I should have never tried that. That put the truck exactly where I didn't want it, and thankfully we were able to drive it back out. This is going to be a whole lot better, because I can actually drive between the trees and just won't have to worry about it. Not concerned about my fuel yet, but I'm starting to be. I kind of wish I would have filled it up. Problem is, driving through here in high is just going to be, like, without MudRunner mod, it's just going to be damage, 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 damage. You know, because the game's like, you're going too fast, you're going too fast, you're going too fast. And it's kind of annoying, but at the same time, it's like, that's the way the game works, you know? The game is going to tell you you're going too fast no matter what. And this truck has, like, 4,000 damage points available for a reason, so... There we go. And hey, if nothing else, we gave the truck a torture test. And it seems to have passed. And what's funny is he's still using that exact same Power Stroke sound little bit of rock damage for good measure, and it's time to unload everything. And that's the map done. Wow, I didn't even realize that we were going to finish the map by doing that. It just kind of popped into my head. But if you guys enjoyed that mod spotlight, then make sure to leave it a like. Let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed the video and if you guys enjoyed the mod. And I will see y'all next time. Talk to you guys later.